headache in my piece. I'm pushing P. Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace. Got a spot across the spot, just for peace. Drop the data, now we plotting exotic peas. She not a lesbian for peace, she turned lesbian, push P.
If you don't have time to exercise, then I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you actually do. You're just not prioritizing it. And if you don't believe me, just go and ask any highly successful personal business owner if they exercise, and I guarantee you nearly all of them will say yes, despite working an insane amount. Why? Well, because they value the importance of it on their health and performance. Now, a good workout doesn't necessarily have to be long. Intensity is just as important. A well-structured and punchy workout is the most effective. And having said that, here's 3 quick tips which help me balance exercise and my own busy work life. Firstly, double up on your travels. Cardio-wise, you can walk rather than get in public transport, or if you can, cycle or jog to work. Going to the gym is also made easier by going en route to or from work. Lunchtime sessions are a great way of breaking up the day as well. Secondly, work backwards from the time you've got available and keep it short and sweet if you need to. Any 15 to 30 minute workout of high intensity exercise is really going to do some damage and push you towards your goals. And thirdly, use your home. We all wake up and go to sleep there anyway, so there's little excuse in getting a workout on either side.
Pointers in the paddock in my piece, I'm pushing P. Cop new hammers for my P, we don't want no peace. Got a spot across the spot, just for peace. Drop the data, now we plotting exotic peas. She not a lesbian for peace, she turned lesbian, push P.
This is my favorite gym I've ever been to, and let me tell you a little bit more about it. Here's a gym review of Gold's Gym Chapel Hill, the gym that I called home for the past year, but sadly, not anymore. Getting right over to the weight floor, you walk in and the hex lights are the centerpiece. Then over to the dumbbell rack that goes up to 150 pounds, has this cool brick wall and some golden era bodybuilding posters. All of the equipment in the gym is new and it's mostly Arsenal strength, so you know it's high quality. Then over to arguably the best part of the gym that just got put in, the leg day section. There is every single leg day piece of equipment you would ever want: pendulum squat, hack squat, racks, leg presses, belt squats, everything. This corner also features the absolute best lighting in the gym. Just check it out. There's some calf equipment in front of the cycle room, and then we get into the posing room. This room is meant for exactly what you would think: posing, taking pictures, and getting that perfect lighting as well. There's a large cardio section. The locker rooms and bathrooms are always clean. The staff and members are always friendly, and I just could not think of a better gym. 10 out of 10.
how to grow tree trunks for legs and avoid being that guy who skips leg day in the gym, then listen up. Firstly, you want to increase the frequency of your workouts. I'm sure a lot of you out there are used to training with a bro split. This usually means doing one leg session per week. This just won't be enough for most people, especially if you're on the earlier stage of your fitness journey. Increasing the volume of training on any body part and balancing this with enough recovery will stimulate more muscle growth. So I'd say increasing your split to 2 leg sessions per week will help this. Secondly, split your 2 leg workouts each week to posterior and anterior focus. For those you lost here, 1 session work on the leg muscles on the back of the body and 1 session on the leg muscles on the front. Reason being, people often neglect the posterior muscles in particular, and this will give all-round leg growth as well as give each side of the lower body enough time to recover in between sessions. This means you can push a little bit harder and do more volume in each session. And finally, lift a bit heavier at the start of your workout. On your bigger compounds, which you should be beginning your workouts with anyway, like squats and deadlifts, try to lift slightly heavier and do lower rep ranges. For me, this is usually 5 to 6 reps. This will incentivize you to lift more weight, and more weight lifted equals more strength. Over time, this will progressively overload to more volume and muscle growth in the hypertrophy rep ranges. And this brings me on to my last point, which is try to mix up your rep ranges in general as well. Usually start lower down the rep chart before moving much higher on more accessory movements, for example 10 to 12 reps. Thank me later, guys.
A typical day of eating as a PT and fitness model when I've had absolutely jack all time to meal prep. So I'll get up and I'll quickly put 2 scoops of protein, some oats in the Tupperware before heading to work early and getting a few PT sessions under my belt. Then I'll go over to Tesco and grab a banana, blueberry and raspberries to add to my breakfast. And I'll also pick up my lunch, which is sweet chili salmon, a 4-bean salad and some jasmine rice. Of course I got some cashew nuts as well for some quick energy. I'll get the nuts down me into my daily conditioning and then have my breakfast, which is basically the protein, oats, fruit and almond milk mixed together. A couple of hours later for lunch I had the salmon, rice and 4-bean salad. And in the afternoon I had lots of PT sessions and a physio appointment. So I went past Natural Fitness Food on the way home and picked up this Peng steak and sweet potato dish. I also had a buffalo chicken wrap. In the evening I did a light back and bi session, and it was pancake day, so to get my protein up I had to have a couple of scoops of protein and made some delicious pancakes with the lovely lady. This was the setup I went for.
Pointers in the paddock.